is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The shotgun handoff here. And they bring him down right at the 20.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the runner takes off to his right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it in the open. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance.
Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off with the defense. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback when they blow up the play.
Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. Poor set of balance, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this Browns game. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they...
End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. It's a solid game to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Direct snap on the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. The comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. He should have been intercepted.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding some room with the 25. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early. Obviously, in the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They'll run it here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be impossible.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, they're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. Defense is coming after him. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense has been great entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
First and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He was 23 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Going backwards open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On the move now. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Toss it to the back, running left. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
So off by loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Rebels. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Oh, Chris, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Fighting off the defender. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Auburn. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He fumbles again. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Pass caught. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
No, they stopped in short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.